From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
Welcome back. Let's Talk News Now. We have here with us Terry Hernandez. Welcome back, Terry.
Thank you for having me back.
Yay.
Appreciate that.
Terry does a number of things around town, but one of his primary functions that he has each and every Tuesday are the Q Socials, or Sin City Q Socials.
Right.
Okay.
That could be a tongue twister.
Yeah. Share with us a little bit about your group and your business group that you have.
You bet. I started a little group. It's grown into the largest gay and lesbian organization with 11,000 members. I basically take a different location every Tuesday. That means we did this for 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. Basically, we've done about 400 events in 350 unique locations, and it's a business networking event for gay professionals and business people. So if you're a realtor, from a doctor to teacher, whatever, we're open for everybody.
And I was just going to say, and I've also, you've been kind enough to extend an invitation to myself as well, because it's not exclusively gay.
Right.
There can, in fact,
business is business, right?
Business is business, but if you are what we consider an ally to the gay community, or you just see money as being green and not necessarily, we will absolutely encourage everyone to come out. And we have attorneys who specifically target the gay community because they have a gay brother or they have a gay sibling or some sort. So there's a lot of straight allies out there.
I'm one.
You're one.
I'm one. I know that. I am one.
I know.
I just inquired about it. I might be joining soon.
Okay. So one of the things that has come up, we were talking about business and so on, is all this whole backlash with the Chick-fil-A type of thing. Now, just if you're not familiar with the story and how it's it started off like a month ago, and then it just seems to be like mushroomed up, is that Chick-fil-A made a statement that they were in fact supporting financially those organizations that are pro-traditional marriage, okay? Certainly their prerogative to do so. And a backlash to their decision to do that was the gay community said, well, that makes Chick-fil-A automatically anti-gay. The spins from two different sides on this, the conservatives are saying, look, it's a business decision, and people have the right to turn around and support whatever they wish to, and it's not that Chick-fil-A is in any way, shape, or form biased towards any of the consumers, anybody that comes in the store, regardless of race, creed, color, sexual preference, whatever. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Gay community, on the other hand, is going, wait a second, if you're putting money in one direction, that means you're clearly against something else. Otherwise, how did this get so doggone complicated all of a sudden?
Well, I believe every business has the ability to make a statement. All right, but when you're in hospitality, you're in the business of serving food. Mm-hmm. The problem with so much of business is you didn't stop serving us, but you might as well have. Is the point I'm trying to make. You have the ability to spend your money wherever you want to spend your money. Why would you go and spend it with someone that doesn't support you or your community? I don't have a choice. Being gay was not a choice. It's not like I'm goth. That's a choice.
That'd be a bad choice.
If it wasn't for my friends who, we discuss these issues, but at the end of the day, we all have the ability to spend our money where it's accepted and appreciated.
Understandable.
You work so hard for it, you might as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And here's another issue that's also come, because as you know, we just had Lord Michael on just a few moments ago and so on the Olympics, so on. We've only got just a couple minutes on this, but all of a sudden now, transgender has become a huge deal in the Olympics. There was one female athlete, who was actually underwent a physical examination to make gender testing to make sure that she was biologically a female. Okay, new technologies, hormones, things like this. It's changing so many things at this point, Terry.
But your blood never lies, though. I mean, if you were born female or you're born male, that.
Why don't you just go through those X-ray machines at the airport?
Yeah.
You'll see everything.
I'm not sure. I mean, are the lines getting more and more blurry? Is it becoming more and more complicated? Are the legal issues becoming more difficult?
Absolutely. I mean, listen. When you talk about the gay and lesbian community, you're talking LGBT, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, gay. Even within our community, there's a little bit of, we're all learning In fact, we have many transgendered friends, and in my conversations with them and other conversations we've had, the question is, can you explain this to me? And they'll tell you, I'm sorry, I don't know any more than you do. I just know that I'm stuck in what this body is. And I don't know a ton about transgender, but I believe that when you have sports, and in the Olympics, for example, you have men's and women's leagues. If you had undergone gender reassignment,
right?
If you've undergone that, then it is going to impact in your competitive field.
We'll look forward to seeing you again next week as we continue to pick your brain a little bit about issues that people are talking about. Because that's, after all, that's what it is. If you're talking about it, that means we're talking about it here on Let's Talk News Now. We will see you Monday morning, 6 a.m. Party for us to, by the way, tomorrow, Gold Coast, Senior Spectacular. See you there.
Yay!